Scorpio, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome and welcome back. This is for August 5th through the 11th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Check your other signs for additional messages. In this psychic prediction, I use my intuition and various decks to promote and inspire healing, growth, and understanding in our love life, career advancement, and friendships. We will uncover everything you need and must hear to change your life. In order to help you access everything you're meant to receive, tune into your inner knowing, your spirit guides and angels, and universe source. I have cleansed these cards. You've seen me shuffle them, meditated over these cards as well, and I feel ready for this message. And I have asked my guides and angels for any kind of protection from any kind of dark energy there might be. I have also asked for clear communication and the eye for detail that is needed for this message. Thank you so much for joining me here today for your August 5th through the 11th message. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And let's get started on your message. If you do need a personal reading, please email me, emberandfury88@gmail.com. I'm going to gather all of your cards. We're going to get into your message. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse, the Emperor, Three of Wands, Nine of Swords, Three of Cups, Two of Cups in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Overall energy of this message for Scorpio, August 5th through the 11th. Ooh, sorry. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so I see lies as a betrayal, untold truths as a betrayal. This could be a cord-cutting moment. Whatever it was, there is a relationship that is disconnected. And I had just seen, for whatever reason, a lagging in the film, which is really interesting. There is something very unexpected here. It does bring a little bit of anxiety to you, maybe a lot of anxiety, depending on who you are and how you feel anxiety. I see the two of you are turned away from each other. They're turned away from each other. I also see the two of you could also be with each other. I just sense that you're not fully into each other. Three of Wands, Nine of Swords, Three of Cups. You have ideas you'd like to put out into the universe. This is a little bit scary because I feel like you're worried about what other people are going to think and how they're going to take this. I also feel like once you do put yourself out there, you're going to get a lot more feedback and understanding about what works, what doesn't work. You're going to get a lot more comfortable with this over time. I do see you being very profitable, very courageous, very strong, very grounded in regards to your ideas and what you're putting out there. You're waiting for them to arrive in your life because this potential connection was not them, not the one. You're rebalancing things out, especially as you're feeling like a victim in this situation, or like you're feeling like this has got you kind of thing. Like this definitely like sunk my battleship. Sorry, a total 90s reference. Lack of fulfillment. There isn't, is it a sudden shock, or is this finally the universe doing something and taking care of something for you? A lot of Mars energy here for you as well. We have Mars and Gemini during this potential, but during this time, let me double check this. It's August 5th to the 11th. Yes, we will have Mars and Gemini still during this potential time. It might be difficult to communicate because of the retrograde, and you may want to communicate. I feel like this can be a little bit of a difficulty in regards to this relationship. It might be friendships that might take an impact with this. What is the challenge for Scorpio August 5th through the 11th? Thank you. Those are all the cards I wanted to be seen, so I will let them be seen. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, Eight of Swords. So the challenge currently is trying to change yourself from the inside out, trying to attract what it is that you want instead of trying to lean into short-term fulfillments. So I do see your maybe, yes. I feel like with the Hangman in reverse, it's like not seeing the perspective, not shifting the perspective. And then again, the High Priestess is not seeing perspective, not shifting perspective. Opportunity? How did that happen? Because you weren't really too focused on it. You took the wheel if you weren't. So I like that. That's very counterproductive, very counterintuitive, but it actually works. So it's kind of like, well, I'm just going to ignore them. I'm going to ignore this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And it's kind of like letting someone sit in their own shit. And as much as I really don't like that and really don't want that for someone, you're not their mother. You're not their mother. And if you are, then that's a completely different story. If you are, then someone might be actually competing with someone's mother here. And that's another whole realization of how this is potentially a connection that you don't want. And that does bring anxiety because now you have to cut the cord. You have to be the breaker upper instead of breaky. And that's always a terrible thing. And like firing somebody or breaking up with somebody always sucks. Might as well just let them run away, walk away, and do that themselves. But that means that relationships might hang on longer than normal or necessary. So it's ultimately like, can we make the best of a bad situation? Or are we working towards something we don't want? What is the outcome of this message for Scorpio? King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. So I see that the person that is going to be arriving in your life that we're waiting for is actually the one. So this person, this connection, it actually transforms, changes. This person takes the reins and actually does what needs to be done. This is kind of like they're actually taking responsibility. They're stepping up to the plate, hitting a home run, and winning the game. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Person's kind of disconnected. It's because you're still balancing out betrayals that this person did to sabotage the connection to begin with. I feel like they were testing you. They may have been immature for whatever reason. Tell me more with about the Two of Cups in reverse. Thank you. Yeah. Six of Cups in reverse. This person was trying to go through uh, things that they would do normally, but all they're doing is replaying um, their trauma with their parents. Now that's really unfortunate, but it's about them trying to understand it as well, and you're part of them in their life. You're a karmic to them. You're their karmic. Wow. That's really intense. Tell me more about the Tower in reverse. That could be the realization. Four of Swords. Really take your time out with this. Give yourself a lot of time. This wasn't what you wanted to have happen, but it was a change that you needed and it had to end so that you can allow yourself the new beginning into your true success. It's going to be a slow process as you rejuvenate and renew yourself and let go and walk away and recover from this. But I do feel you taking a strong lead in your life as you being the main character in your story. And you're starting to find support and friendships. It's like it really feels like X-Men for whatever reason, like you're at the academy or something. Very nice, right? Very nice. So with that being said, let's find out what energy surrounds you at this time from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. What is the energy that surrounds you? We have a couple cards here for you. They're both not seen, so I'm only going to take one of these. I'm going to pop one back into the deck, okay? So set your intentions. Which one? Left or right? One or two? Saying left. The hyena. Wow, okay. This is interesting. Could be finding humor in a situation. This is definitely being a queen. All the hyenas, the queens rule there. They are the ones that tell the males potentially what it is that they need to go out and get and serve the young in a way. So the hyena is a fire energy. The hyena has laughter and enjoys being very social, but they do have a hierarchy. So this does feel like it could be a little bit to do with potentially starting a group or community, or you being the boss chick in your girl group. The hyena personality is a jokester and crowd pleaser, but below the surface there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your resilience on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? Interesting. Scorpio, we have to talk. It could be like this energy where the conversation that might be had, maybe a truth that is being revealed that is hard to listen to. It may distance the two of you. I do see you coming back together in essence, but also trying to put that behind you is going to be difficult. So it's going to require time and patience for this to change. What is the message from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards for this time? We've got keep your heart open. Try not to close your heart during this time and turn it into stone. First quarter moon in Libra. Okay. So keep your heart open. There is a lot of heart energy yet to be received in your aura. This is going to help heal some of these wounds that potentially maybe you've experienced from this particular person and anxiety. So when you keep your heart open, you're not fearful about what will happen and won't happen. You're allowing the universe to happen. Are you too attached to someone or perhaps to your current goal? It's a wonderful thing to care deeply. However, if you start to smother the person or situation you love, you could run into trouble. Work with others as you move towards your goals, but don't become so dependent that you give away your power. Keep your heart open. This card can also suggest that it's time to negotiate something. And the way to manifest your goals now could be to come up with a solution that pleases everybody. Beautiful. This is really connecting with your heart center at this time. You can visualize yourself with your family, your friends, and your loved ones in a swirling, flowing column of beautiful, healing, and emerald green light. And hold this close to your heart and call in the energies with these words. Energies of the first quarter moon in Libra. Thank you for showing me how to work with others and how to give and receive. That's super beautiful. This is a really good time as Juno enters into Libra. That's going to help us find partnerships and that are a lot more balanced and cooperative and fair with us instead of having a one-sided connection with a lot of anxiety and avoidance to it, okay? So you're going to be finding a lot more of a healing connection as you go towards your future here, okay? Now, what is the advice for Scorpio? Willpower. Well, your willpower could be off the charts, but it could also be a warning to know that someone around you may not be able to hold themselves in their willpower. So it's up to you to hold yourself to your values and standards, okay? Don't let no scrubs rub a dub dub up in that tub with you. No, only those studs. Okay, my dear, you finish the rest. Let's see. So with willpower, this is also the determination to focus on your goals, your dreams, your desires, to create what it is that you want so you can go after your legacy. Because right now it might be just in survival, needing to create that change, to find your fulfillment and be happy so you're not necessarily imbalanced and feeling like you're chained, tied down to someone. You would like to have a sense of freedom with something, but there's so much up in your mind that potentially is holding you down with this in this particular connection, okay? So your impulsive behavior invites temptation in, and you cannot resist being enticed. The motto, life's too short, has attracted all sorts of attention as well as some naughty behavior. And in the past, you found that trouble has followed you. It's time to put that behind you now as you take responsibility and grow up a little. Instead of giving into temptation, determine whether or not you're being lured for your highest good. A test of strength of character is required to conquer a lazy attitude. Focus and willpower will keep you from destruction, leading you to a resolution and a firmness of purpose. Wow. You're really pushing past things that you would have distracted you. This has really got you some real good strength during this time. Now, I don't see you showing up as yourself, but you could be using the energies of the current time to allow yourself to push yourself into a greater, further successful point in your life, okay? So use this time as a great opening into the world of the universe that's only going to bless you. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you need your very own personal reading for August 5th to the 11th, I'll see you when I see you next. But you can find out more in the description box on how to reach me for your very own personal reading.